what I'm saying? How you felt when you heard Peabody?
Oh, you know, I heard it, I was like, wow, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I'm going in on this, you know what I mean? The first thing came to my mind was Allah, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's why the rhyme started the arm, leg, arm.
That Megatron.
And I said Megatron because, you know, I'm a D-step. So, you know, all praise due to Allah, you know what I mean? And big up my man, you know what I mean? Richie French, you know, a.k.a. Megatron, you know what I mean? Leader of the Decepticon gang. Rest in peace, you know what I mean? So, those first two things come to my mind, Allah and my man Rick. So that's how I broke it down, you know, arm, leg, arm, head, Megatron. You know what I mean? So that's all. I just felt like it gave me an onion head feel.
Yeah.
Like I could just pop shit on it, but make sure I body it, like with the shit I say. So, you know, I went in, you know what I mean? I'm in the hotel with Ganja, dope needles, Don Cheadle, hotel with Wanda. You know what I mean? I'm just, you know, wildin'.
Go get your partner.
Go get your partner, rockin'
Ain't
here.
here, nigga. Go get your mama. My cock right here, nigga.
You know what I mean? Wild out, have fun.
Alright. On the new album, you speak on your son Elijah, your wife Bernadette. You know what I'm saying? As a family man, how do you cope with being away from home so much, and does that sometimes affect you?
I got a sidekick, man. You know what I mean? I got the Yahoo Messenger on here. We Yahooing the shit out of each other all day. You know what I mean? So, and I got the AOL on there. My Yahoo shut off, she on the AOL. So, we in contact all the time. You know what I mean? Might not be that physical. You know what I mean?
Right. Alright.
It's crazy too sometimes, cause you know, like I ain't trying to be a mushy and shit. You know, of course, you know, I love my woman.
Right.
You know, I definitely miss it when I'm on the road sometimes. You know, like I sleep wild. I used to have my knee in a rib cage all night, you know what I mean?
Right.
So some nights I can't, like after the fifth down the road, I can't sleep. I need to, you know what I mean? I need to have my knee, you know, really wild. So she ain't there, I be bugging sometimes. I get up in the night, look around, so, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, hey, you never nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Loving your woman, you feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But with all the drama, thievery, and snake shit surrounding this dirty game, what happened if, you know what I'm saying, your son wanted to become a rapper? Do you encourage him or discourage him?
I would help him if he would allow me to. You know what I mean? You know, I wouldn't try to live my career vicariously through him, but I would help him, you know, out of his career, you know what I mean, as much as I can. Or get him to the right people that would, you know. I have nothing, you know, he can be whatever he want to be. You understand? Right now, he's really... He's a mathematician. He's into his words a lot. I don't think he's going to be a rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you never know. And I was kind of like that too. So, he might turn out.
Yeah, I heard you was like studying mortician. You know what I'm saying? Studying mortician.
Yeah. I was going to be a mortician in college. You know, took emotional science. You know what I mean? I was always a fan of rap though. You know what I mean? So it was natural. Like people wasn't tripping when they saw me around me. It's surprising they wasn't tripping because they know I was a hip hop head. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I mean, who was some of the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, you listen to a lot? I know you used to like Little Redman a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was a real rap, you know, I'm still a Redman fan. I used to be. I'm still a Redman fan. You know what I mean? I'm still a Method Man fan. Like, I just feel them niggas is crazy ill, yo. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't go by sales or, you know, 2 mics in the source.
Yeah.
I listen to shit for real, you know what I mean? So I know niggas can rhyme, B. You know what I mean? Like I got Meth last album. You know, the critics was kind of shitting on it, but I felt that shit was hard body. You know what I mean? Redman, he ain't put on nothing in a while.
You got that mixtape out?
Yeah, but you know, I got some of the Gilla House mixtapes from
Yeah.
like.
Shout out to Gilla House.
Some gon' win, some gon' win. He's my favorite. You know what I mean?
Right.
So who else I listen to? I like Black Rob.
Black Rob?
Word the mother.
Right.
I like Black Rob music, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people wouldn't expect me to say that, man. But that boy go in talking that tough shit, man. I love that shit, man. Big up Black Rob, man. Hold it down, man. I know you locked up right now. Hold it down, Daddy. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, you know what I'm saying, niggas like that, you and Boot Camp are legends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all legends in the game, but on a joint like Mess you made, you said, My man say he heard me on Mr. C. Well, that's cool, but that don't equal chips to P. You know what I'm saying? Seems like you don't give a fuck about the past. You feel that's what makes you current, and most of these old school artists not?
I mean, I do give a fuck about the past, but what's past is past.
Right.
So you can do about it, you know what I mean? You know, they got the little, what I meant by that is like, you hear me on, you know, you might think I'm still popping, because you hear me on Mr. C, with his little 12 o'clock old school mix and all that, like, I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected in being called old school, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not old school, dude. Like, 95, 96, like 10 years ago, 11 years.
Yeah.
You know, but damn.